Hello riders, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com. Today we're checking out a 2015 Honda CBR 300R. So if you don't know already, this is pretty much a beginner bike or just a real easy commuter where you can just jump on it and go. Now, Honda Red, as you can see, there's not a ton of blemishes, but it is a used bike. And as we get into this, you'll see that it's really well taken care of. And this is a 286cc single cylinder, a thumper. Little bit of a blemish in there, not much. It puts out 30.4 horsepower roughly at 8,500 RPM. And the bike weighs 357 pounds. So lightweight, very nimble. The bike is thin through the center, so when you sit atop the machine, it doesn't feel like you're straddling a very large bike. So it's very, very confidence inspiring, especially for anybody that's a newer rider. You can see that there's good tread on the tires. It's a chain driven machine. You have your passenger pegs, little key for the rear seat to come off there. The tank is a 3.4 gallon tank, and you're looking at 71 miles per gallon. It's pretty good. The seat height is 30.7 inches, so most people can fit on these. Now, if you're a little shorter, you can get them lowered, so that is very possible to have done. You have your single disc brake over here. You do have a rear disc brake as well. Very straightforward, simple machine. There's not a whole lot of frills on these bikes, and it is because of the fact that it is primarily a learner machine and something for somebody to get acclimated to street riding on. Very, very cool bike. You're talking maybe 100 miles per hour top speed. So it is not the fastest thing in the world, but that's not what you want it to be. You want it to be a bike that's going to inspire confidence and give you the ability to step up into a larger machine at some point. So you're going to see here, let's do our turn signals. This is going to be left front, left rear, right rear, right front. Now, headlight, high beam, low beam. And a lot of people would think that that is messed up or something's broken, but that's how they do it. Ducati started that back in the early 90s where it was the one side that was on, and when you would turn on the high beam, both would come on. So it's just kind of funny where some people actually, they think for some reason there's a problem where it's broken, but it's not. High beam and low beam, there you go. And let's see, brake. This will be hand brake. And this will be foot brake. All right, so controls are really, really simple on this bike. So high beam, low beam, your horn, and your cancel, left, right cancel. Over here, it's just on off. You can hear it prime. Here's your starter, and then that's it. All up in here is your tach, digital speedometer readout, your clock, your fuel gauge, which is really nice to have a digital fuel gauge, and your temp gauge. Then the all-important mile, how many miles are on the bike. Your odometer, which is 4,197 miles. So really, for a bike like this, it's not a whole lot of mileage at all. So it's well taken care of. Not ridden a whole lot, but it has been ridden. But it's one of those bikes, this is probably something that you're just jumping on and going to have fun. Just tool around on. And especially if you're a learner, somebody that's new to riding. Great bike to just jump on, learn, get the understanding of the clutch gas brake relationship without a whole lot of fear, because it's not a big machine. Any bike can get away from you, but most of the time for something like this, you're going to be okay. I don't think I have to pull the clutch. So to start this, you're just gonna thumb this. See that it starts up in there. This is a fuel injected bike with a stock exhaust, so very quiet. So if you live in a neighborhood where you're worried about neighbors or anybody that may complain about noise, well, if you want them to complain, you can get an aftermarket pipe on the bike, and we can do that and help you out with that. But for as this bike sits right now, this is a stock example. There is nothing on this that is aftermarket. So you can see it's nice, quiet. It's revvy. It's got some rev going on, but it's very, very unintimidating. It is not a bike that's going to give you a whole lot of fearful moments, because these are designed to be very simple to ride. So anybody that has a need for a smaller bike, whether it be for miles per gallon, I am not going to travel a whole lot. It's just mainly down the road. Don't want to drive my truck to work. So if you're somewhere close and commuting is something that you'd like to do on a motorcycle, well, 70 plus miles per gallon is really, really a lot better than most of the cars and on most every truck out there. And it's a skill, but it is so fun to do. If you've never done it and you're looking to do it, Pennsylvania puts on a free course. Go get your permit, get signed up. You can even get a discount on your insurance. I think it's a 10% discount, but it's really great to learn how to ride, and you can open up and experience something that maybe you've been wanting to do for a while and kind of put it off. Now's the time to do it and get a chance to open up, expand the horizons, and go ride, feel the wind through your hair. It is something that you're gonna love doing. I don't really know people that ride that don't like it. When they started out, it was love at first ride. So you can see, like I said, real simple. There's not a whole lot of frills going on with this. There are bikes that have those. And as far as the condition overall for somebody, you know, a fully stock example, there's really not much you have to worry about. Easily passes inspection. We do oil filter, anything that the bike needs with our 48-point check, so that you get a bike right off the bat that you're just jumping on and going your ride and enjoying learning and getting into that next level, which usually takes a year or two. And it really just depends on you. But if it's something you want to do, this is a great learner bike. This is something that is real simple to ride. And like I said, we do our checklist to make sure that you get a bike as close as we can make it to a new one, so that all you're doing is just riding and enjoying it. So a fun bike nonetheless. All right, well, if you're digging the 2015 Honda CBR 300R, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can see our full list of our current inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. We have sport bikes, standards, electric bikes, cruisers, beginner cruisers, all kinds of bikes, scooters, you name it. And if there's something that you're looking for, just let us know. We can hunt it out, thus the Cycle Hunters. So give us a call, check it out. We have some financing options available. We have warranties available. And like I said, everything that we do goes through our 48-point check.
When we service your bike, we hand you a key, not a need to have a toolbox. How about that one?